Swadika, ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats as we are about to start the panel. The golden hashtag, affiliate marketing in Asia. This panel will give you all the answers and know-how you need to know about benefit from the marketing opportunities in APAC region. Please welcome our moderator, Jega, partner marketing SEA lead, Prime Video at Amazon Asia, and who will introduce the panel. Please welcome.
Thanks for the warm welcome. Hi, everyone. I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for being present in this panel discussion. And I'm really thrilled to be part of this discussion, especially on the topic on affiliate marketing in Asia. Before I introduce the panelists, I would like to give an introduction about the topic. Over the years, consumers have changed their trend in terms of visiting traditional banks and consulting financial firms to seek financial advisors, as they're increasingly looking at small or individual influencing companies in terms of getting reliance sources instead. With these trends in mind, the time is up for fintech companies to capitalize on these compliances of big finance companies and expand their market share. More specifically, fintech startups actually accelerate their growth by developing mutual beneficial partnerships through affiliate marketing. Although APAC market could be a challenging when it compared to US and Europe region, it's definitely a growing market when it compared to affiliate marketing plans and propositions. So marketing in the online trading and fintech sectors in APAC presents unique challenges and opportunities as well. Today, we have experts from the industry who will be discussing with us the opportunities and challenges. Without further ado, I would like to take this opportunity for you guys to introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Kamolporn from Visa. So they can call me Bo for simplicity because Thai name is always complicated, right? I'm the marketing director of Visa Thailand.
Hello, I'm Pinaki, founder and CEO at Affi Network. Affi Network is a decentralized affiliate protocol. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Bojan. I'm head of digital and strategy for Ultimate Fintech Marketing Agency.
Thanks for the introduction. The first question, I'm just going to dive directly into Forex trading. Forex trading has vertically been flourishing over the last 10 years, with thousands of brokers currently in the market. The growth has mainly due to the increased accessibility of the general public in terms of the trading platforms, and also limited or no capital investment is needed to be to participate. These factors have led to more and more affiliates entering the forex trading space to promote brands, which has resulted brokers launching more affiliate programs. So, in terms of taking advantage of this additional traffic resources. So, the question to all the speakers: why affiliate business model is attractive to brokers? I will start with Paul.
So I think also COVID has already accelerated the landscape of all the industries and payment industry included. So we all have heard that we all have heard that these days people don't want to work in a traditional way or in traditional business or traditional companies anyway, right? And even the younger gens like millennials and Gen Z, they always ask for the option to work from home. So affiliate program help this happen, and it's like very accessible and very easy to adopt among the new gens as well. And of course, we can't deny that they are like the future of our workforce as well. So I think there are many room for affiliate marketing to flourish in Asia. But of course, there are some limitations and maybe some things that still need to be done before that can happen.
I mean, it's very interesting you mentioned about limitations, which we'll be discussing about it later. But before that, we'll ask Pinaki your opinion on this.
Yeah, so I think the reason affiliate marketing is extremely attractive to businesses is because, well, one is you have advertising restrictions, right? So across a lot of platforms, it depends on your geography whether you're able to promote various, categories, right? So like definitely forex is one of them. you have like cryptocurrencies, like betting, several categories where you actually have a lot of restrictions. So actually working with affiliates is one way around that, right? So a lot of businesses look at that. And another reason is because of a performance-based marketing mechanism, right? So when an advertiser uses a mechanism like affiliate marketing, they're able to, you know, be more thoughtful with how they're spending their budget, right? And so that's one reason a lot of marketers prefer this route over, awareness campaigns, especially in a time like this, right? And yeah, I'd also like to touch on the point from the perspective of the affiliate. I definitely agree in a growing gig economy, right, where there's going to be a lot of people that are looking for freelance opportunities, and so with regards to like the timing, right, where all these people are coming in, all these projects are now creating affiliate campaigns. It 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 creates I guess a steady growth, right, in this space.
I'll add maybe on that on some general perspective, like how does why is it attractive to brokers? I guess probably the major is performance-based nature of it, which allows you to pay only for the cost for the results, which is probably business-wise the most important thing for them. Other thing, it kind of allows brokers to capitalize on integrity and visibility of its affiliate, and it helps them widen their reach and kind of widen the audience that they would like to target. And that comes also with not increasing substantially the cost of marketing in reaching all of these audiences that affiliate already does. Maybe one more aspect of it would be that affiliates are enabling brokers to do like a highly targeted campaigns for the really specific audiences and can promote some brokers' products or services in a way that quite resonates with the audience of the affiliate itself, which helps them kind of build their position in there. And maybe one more thing would be that working with affiliates as a broker, you also get to know a lot about customer data and behavior that you are getting, and that helps you kind of in a long term streamline your own brand strategies and get the valuable insights from the audiences that you are acquiring from them. That would be
In relation to what Boyan mentioned, of course, there's a lot of programs that's being implemented, and this assists brokers in terms of navigate through the landscape. But in terms of implementing these programs, there are definitely a lot of changes. So, to Pinaki, could you be able to share some lights? What are the challenges in implementing these affiliate programs?
Yeah, so typically with affiliate programs, the key challenge is around, the technology, right? So within technology, you have a few aspects, right? One is the automation, right? So are we able to efficiently run an affiliate program with as little manual tasks as possible? The second component is transparency, right? Are we able to create some sort of visibility and transparency for the users that are involved in this affiliate program? And lastly, security, right? So security is one area that is something that's extremely important due to ad fraud, right? So ad fraud is really big. It stole billions of dollars from the affiliate industry last year, right, and every year. And yeah, this is done through like click fraud and many different techniques, right, that are used to simply extract funds from projects. So I think one of the big challenges is the technology itself, right, making sure that it's efficient and it works. And I think for me, because I'm in the Web3 space, right, so two of the big themes in Web3 is trust, and again, transparency, right? So are we able to create a trustless relationship between project and publisher, right? Or the advertiser and publisher? Are we allowed to make it decentralized so that the advertiser has as much ownership as possible, right? So I think figuring out the technology. So I'll comment from the technical perspective that these are some of the challenges that are involved in setting up a program. And then, of course, there's the other angle to it, right? Which is actually building the network, getting people to use it, building a model that's actually fair for both parties that are involved. Yeah, that's for me.
So, just to add on, you mentioned that getting people to the platform, educating them. Do you think that the trend has changed over the years, especially post COVID?
Yeah, I think before it's been. I'd say that the big change is before marketing was very one way, right? Whereas now it's become a two-way communication, right? Where in which the big difference is now community, right? So a lot of brands are now taking their time to build out the community, especially on social media, to create that two-way communication and actually convert their community into potential affiliates for them and the projects that are involved.
Thank you. So, Paul, I mean, you are also in the same line and you have a lot of international experience doing this as well. So, you could also share your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I would say that for Asia, there are many challenges, but I think we need some time to get familiar with this program. Actually, I haven't seen like a very clear and solid affiliate program in Thailand. For example, in Thailand, I think main challenges lie in regulation thing. We have crypto act, we have the act for everything, but not for forex. So it's still very blurry and ambiguous, if not mysterious, right? So I want to build on Pinaki's answer as well. That is about trust. That people are kind of like thing is still blurry now, and also actually recently there's a big news, the big incident in Thailand about the thing called forex 3D, and actually is very close to affiliate program. So that also created bad perception in Asia as well. I mean, like the security, the infrastructure, the regulation facilities are not really well in place. So the forex 3D thing, they even have the introducing brokers to get money from traders, right? And they promise the threshold of at least 10% return, and people flock in to trade with them, but it turned out that it's like a Ponzi scheme, and now all the partners are in jail. So this also deteriorates the trust level in Thailand. This is like just an example. But so I think we still need like a lot of ways to educate and kind of like gain the trust from the market, from the traders to think about this program, like the benefits of it, and also something to guarantee and something to make them feel like there's some protection if this kind of program is adopted.
So, what I understand from your answer is that trust is the most applicable factor when you're implementing any program, because once you breach it, I think for you to implement the same program in the market, it's going to be tough, definitely. I mean, in relation to that, I mean, we are talking about programs, but there's always a cost that's involved in it. Marketing costs in financial service markets, mainly the forex markets, have been sought over the last few years. One of the factors you mentioned about the trust issues and changing in the trading conditions, new regulations has been imposed, and it's increase in client acquisition costs. But apart from client acquisition costs, we're also talking about retaining the customers. So, Boyan, based on your experience, could you share what are the solutions you'll be able to help to determine the retention of customers?
It's always less expensive retaining the client than acquiring the new one. That's one of the first rules. But a few approaches, like understanding customer behavior to data analytics is vital. So you need to kind of fully understand all of the touch points and how they interact with your products and services in order to be able to kind of envision some good strategies in order to retain your clients. Secondly, it's absolutely mandatory that you have absolutely wonderful customer service. They need to be valued and they need to feel kind of privileged that or they need to feel that you cherish that they are with you in that sense. And of course, maybe the third thing is never underestimate the power of rewards program. It keeps them satisfied, it keeps them valued, and it provides them a sense that they are your valued customers. So I guess these three approaches, firstly and foremost, understand the behavior, and then work on it to build the strategies, be there for them, and try to not only mitigate when something happens, but try to predict the things that could lead to some negative backlashes and try to eliminate them before they happen. And of course, always provide some kind of incentives and rewards for somebody being with you and being loyal to you. So this would be maybe.
So the three pillars you mentioned, do you think it's a theory that able to cut across globally, or it differs for each region?
Can you once
In
again?
terms of the pillars that you mentioned about the marketing strategy, you mentioned that the focus on for retaining customers, you need to ensure loyalty. You need to have loyalty programs that implement and also reward them. So does it cut across all the region in terms of Europe, US, and Asia? Because you
Oh,
have
no. Every region, if we speak specifically about Asia, which is multicultural with so many unique things, you need to kind of be very localized towards every audience that you are trying to get. That also kind of shows that you appreciate and that you kind of position yourselves that you serve for the specific market, and they are not seen as just like a mass of that you are trying to speak to, but you localize your communication, you localize your activities, you localize your rewards and their incentives, even your loyalty programs, because of the cultural specifics, language specifics, and of course all of that general regulatory frameworks that you work and operate with. So you need, I mean, we are in the time of customization, personalization, and localization. So these are really, really important in order to build some successful loyalty programs that will keep and help you retain your customers for a long time, I guess.
So, in your global experience for Asia itself, would you be able to pinpoint one or two differentiating programs that you have experienced or you've implemented?
I couldn't say exactly the ones, but what we were, from the strategic point of view, consulting our clients that operate in those is exactly what I said. So try to localize your activities, try to pinpoint and find through data analytics the cohorts and segments that react on a specific things. Don't make one thing fit all. That's definitely not the approach that you should have specifically for Asian markets. And there are examples, to be honest, in my experience, we haven't worked on a loyalty programs with clients, but our consulting was on the approach for the markets itself and how to enhance, based on some of their objectives, the results that they would like to gain. So that is what I could say from my experience in those things.
Thank you so much. That was really helpful as well. So Pinaki, I mean, in terms of programs, but running a business, it's a different ballgame as well. You own a network that bridged the gap between advertisers and NFT publishers. With the years of running this business, maybe you could share the key factors that contributes to a successful affiliate marketing business.
Yeah, I think the technology, again, I'd like to stress on that, is an extremely important factor to make sure that you have that organized. But I think more than that, running an affiliate business is quite similar to any other business in which to achieve certain level of success, we have to go back to the basic, fundamentals of value creation, right? Are we able to create value for the publishers? Are we able to create value for the advertisers? What are the challenges of the existing models, right? And is there a way we can improve it? So an example for us is that, we've seen that the payouts for, affiliates are typically 2 to 4 weeks until they get paid. And one of the ways that we're addressing this, through the blockchain is that we're able to distribute payments instantly, right? And so I think, it's constant tweaking, right, of the model until we get it to a certain level of product market fit and are able to create value for the users, are getting users to come back. And this means that the businesses that are using your affiliate service are gaining value, and then the affiliates who are coming on are able to generate a reliable stream of income as well. And just to touch on Bo's point earlier on the gig economy, we think that's something that's growing really fast, and so it's very important that the users that come on can actually realize that value as well. So yeah, those are my thoughts.
So over the years as well, I mean, you have been running this business. Do you think, I mean, the reason why we always ask about post-COVID, pre-COVID, how does it, your business has changed? Is it a drastic move or?
Yeah, actually, prior to this, we were running an influencer platform. So we were working in Thailand. We worked with brands like Decathlon, Happy Fresh, Stabilo, and we powered 2,500 jobs for influencers. And actually, it was a flat fee model. It was an affiliate model before, and a lot of our customers that spoke to us, they said, can we pay per shoe sold? Can we pay per IoT device sold? And everyone was kind of looking for an affiliate type solution. And so for us, our mission was, just to create an income stream for 1 million people, and we wanted to do that through advertising. And so we thought, that we could bridge advertisers with individuals who could monetize their social channels, and as a platform, make a transaction fee, and that was the model. But what changed really with COVID was, well, firstly, more people went online, more people were looking for opportunities online, and I think the trend with projects stays the same, right? Everyone's kind of looking for, a way to reduce their risk, and so that's why we built Affi Network.
I mean, that's definitely a positive change, I would say, in terms of trending. But to add on as well, in terms of the Southeast Asia region, I mean, Asia is a different ballgame, but Southeast Asia region itself is a different when it compared to other territories in the market. So, do you have any kind of a specific strategy that you think that brokers should be using in Southeast Asia to captivate the traders?
Um, I think maybe Bo might be better to comment on that because she's, from a project perspective. Are you looking at Southeast Asia as well?
Yeah, actually, more up for SMT, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand. So, what's the question again?
So in terms of Asia, because talking about affiliate marketing in Asia, but Southeast Asia itself is a different region in terms of handling payments or in terms of implementing affiliate program itself. So my question is more of how do you see the differentiation, like for East Asia itself?
Yeah, I think this can also link back to what Boyan said, like, localization and understanding the cultures and everything. There are a lot of like uniqueness in different markets. Like, for example, even among SMT, right? Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand. Thailand is like very unique in many ways because for Singapore and Malaysia, like English is like very widely used, but in Thailand, you still need to use Thai in order to reach to the wider audience. And also there are many other cultural factors and even the chat platforms, right? We in Thailand, we use Line, so it's not like Singapore and Malaysia at all. So there are many like details in cultural difference and also like kind of like behaviors are also different. Yeah.
So localization is the key factor in terms of implementing any affiliate programs.
Yeah, there may be some couple of general elements which maybe
Like
kind of
hygiene factors,
yeah, but
hygiene stuff.
technology level, it needs to be all mobile optimized because that's what we are seeing. I mean, I see that 98% of all traffic that we are ever, it's mobile. So building mobile optimized content and apps is definitely, in general, a good approach to build it. And also, I think that markets don't differ when it comes to affiliate and what they ask in terms of personalization and building the trust and the relationship. So everybody wants that. So that could be kind of general across all, that you need to kind of focus on your audience and build trust and integrity as an affiliate and help them by utilizing social networks, influencers that are locally in that then you go into the localization, checking and picking some elements that go along with your overall strategy, so you don't differ yourselves too much as a brand. You try to maintain your brand integrity and what you stand for and your values, but you localize the activities towards the local preferences of the audiences and try to make their environment they feel comfortable in with you. So that would be like for
That's very insightful as well. Do you have anything to add on?
No, no. I mean, just to touch on a little bit further is like I think localization is critical, not just within affiliate marketing, but I think with all communications, right? In specifically in Southeast Asia. Yeah.
So we talked about customers in terms of trust and localizations in terms of the technology side. But customer lifetime value is a key factor. So especially in fintech, it tends to be high, but we don't mean to measure the results. So with affiliate marketing, you pay after the customer being acquired in terms of the upfront risk and securing not only a stable partnership, but a stable source of new customers. So the key question to Paul, how do you optimize customer life value?
Yeah, actually, there are many ways to optimize the customer lifetime value. Uh, on top of my mind is about cross-selling and upselling, but we have to make sure that the products are relevant to your customers and it's not force-fit selling. So this is like very important, like what all of us have been saying, that especially for Asia, right? I think relationship and trust are very highly valued and sometimes even overshadow the performance. So, so I think that's the key thing. And also, when it comes to retaining the customers, if you have like longer lifetime, then you can also optimize the customer lifetime value as well, right? So, in order to retain your customer, you have to think about many things. I would say that customers these days are smarter than ever, and so they can access the data, the information online, offline, everywhere, right? So, I would say customization and personalization is the way to go in order to like uh, create loyalty among your customers and make them feel like they are your special customer. You value them very highly, and that way I think it's like very important among Asian markets everywhere, because it's something about relationship and trust that we have been saying, right? So um, also, I think we also need to constantly provide the knowledge, insights, and updates to your customers to create stickiness and to make them impressed with your effort, and whatever they whatever the feedbacks that they give, right? You should uh, let them know that you value the feedbacks and take action. I think this way is like very touch among like Asian customers from my experience. So I think it's a bit it's quite different from when compared to like US or other markets, right? So in Asia we still value kind of like relationship management and trust, the trustworthiness is centered around that kind of sentiment, and also like the perception towards how you treat your customer, how they feel towards you, your way of selling the products with them, making sure that they never feel like you try to force fit selling something that is not really relevant to your customer. Yeah, I would say it's centered around this idea.
So clearly, the product that we are selling to customers in Asia, it's adding value to them. So when they feel it, that's when the trust is being built, and that's when the consistency in terms of using the platform and having the relationship is being built. Which I think is cut across all the products we're selling. I mean, I'm from Prime Video. We have launched in Asia market, and like what Paul mentioned, how we launch in US, how we launch in Euro countries, how we launch in Asia is totally a different ball game. But gradually we're understanding. I mean, the reason why you could hear the word trust a lot of time is because trust is the fundamental factor that you need to have before you build your customer base in Asia. Because once they have that loyalty that's being attached to you, they're able to bring along, I mean, the customer base is able to last long forever. And retention, like what Paul mentioned, I mean, the cost is minimal compared to customer acquisition, that's for sure, because the key factor to it is loyalty. Before we wrap up the panel discussion, I would like to ask, is there any questions from the panel before I have a wrap-up question? All right then. So we have come towards the end of the...
Hi, I just want to ask, like, okay, in case you have like a very good affiliate program and it's all technologically set up, so I want to know, like, how do you market that? Like,
He's asking the basics.
like the best way to market that.
So basically, let's say you have the best technology and all being established. So what is the first few steps in terms of implementing an affiliate program in the market if you're a newbie?
Like,
Yeah. So just to clarify, as a business or as an affiliate or as a platform, as the platform that bridges businesses with affiliates.
Like the platform that provide the affiliate, for example, provide the affiliate link
So
to.
basically, like the project itself, where affiliates can just come and join the program.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what's the best way to promote that? I think actually tapping into your own community is the best way. If you already have an existing community, a following, and you can use that as an opportunity to invite people to come and promote. Because I think the best people to sell any product is someone who's already sold, and I think that's like a lower barrier to onboard them to be a representative than to try to get somebody else. And then I think from there you can also maybe even build a referral program within your affiliate program to get people to come in and invite other people to come to join your program. Maybe you want to touch on it as well.
Yeah, I want to build on that idea as well. So basically, it's about kind of endorsement, and also I would say that it's you need to start thinking about create a network effect, and also maybe ways to create like the critical mass. How if your friends and your family is using something, then it's like a lot easier to get like the network effect, and you can build from there. And also in Asia, especially I think in Thailand, people rely a lot on kind of like micro and and also macro influencers, but we need to make sure that we pick the right influencers that are like convincing enough and provide good contents. And I think, especially with this kind of product that is quite high in value, right? There must be some kind of like planning in terms of how to market it and make it like clear to the customers that what we are, who we are, and why do they have to come along with us. Yeah.
uh, if I thank you first for helping me to understand the question in those terms, but yeah, definitely, if it's something already in place and proven that it's good, then you capitalize on the people that kind of showed you that the program is good, and you try, as they say, build some referral programs. In the end, that's like the lowest part of your funnel, being able to get the referrals from your existing clients. In a way, there is an old measurement we used to use. It's called Net Promoter Score, or how prone are people that work with you to recommend you to others, their own peers, which are, if you kind of build on that, there is no better way of being recommended by your own users to others. So this is definitely something that should, if the business is new and you just have in place a good idea about the successful, or let's say good, then heavy advertising to acquire and get somebody to prove your concept that it's a good affiliate program. Yeah, that would be.
And I would say it should be also very useful to understand who's going to be your customer from some kind of like insight or study, and know like what kind of personas that you are looking for to be your customers. I think that way you can have like clearer picture of how to market it and like make your message cut across and go go through your target customers. Yeah.
Yeah, just to touch on the persona a bit more, is I think that's extremely important. And I've been in some exercises that we go so deep to actually name your buyer, right? Your ideal buyer, what they do on the weekends, what bag they hold, like really just want to get to the core of the specific person you're looking for, and say now, how do I find a lot more of these people? And that's really how we should I think go into like building persona.
Thank you very much.
All right, then I think we are nearing to the end of the section. Before we wrap it up, I think there's a common question that I'm going to ask everyone. Is in terms of staying up to date as an affiliate or IB in APAC, is there any tips that you can share with us? I will start with Paul.
I would say we can learn from the markets that are already have this in place, but then taking into account like all the factors that we have mentioned about um, trust and perception and everything. I think one important thing is also about understanding your customers, understand what they really need for in onboarding on this, and also for recruiting the IB also. I think it would be good also to understand why they have to be on board with us and what are they getting from us. That way we can craft the program that are like very attractive to both the traders and to the IBs. But then again, we have to consider the factors about trust and regulatory stuff as well. So that I think for Asia, it will take some time to get familiar with this model, but it's the model of the future still because of the the work from anywhere kind of thing that the new generations value so much also. So there are many potential in making this grow well in the region. But then again, we have to look at the landscape and everything related. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think from the perspective of the affiliate themselves, I think they could stay posted on the trends and what's changing in the industry by joining social groups, right? So I'd definitely recommend like both projects and affiliates to join. Like affiliate groups on LinkedIn, affiliate groups on like Facebook. You'd be, or even like Discord and Telegram. You'd be surprised at like how many communities actually exist in this space and how much knowledge sharing happens on an ongoing basis. I think for us, we're also building out a community, right, which will be hosting like educational workshops specifically targeted to affiliates that are looking to move to Web3 and how they could potentially monetize and also cater towards projects. So I think definitely, if you're in this space, you're looking to grow in this space, try to find communities, people you can talk to, and then you won't be out of the loop.
Uh, from the IB affiliate perspective, definitely staying up to date with everything happening in the industry. You must constantly monitor all the news and changes that are happening, and that refers not only to technology that's ever changing, but also marketing techniques that are always there and always are bringing some new things. And also one important thing is that the consumer behavior is ever changing thing. So the things that happen in world are influencing the behavior of the user, so you also have to monitor on that and then be ready to, as the behavior changes, you need to kind of accommodate yourself and your strategies. And also what Pinaki said, network and build your relationship, I think that's one of the probably crucial thing to do, and what you are all doing here, and sharing knowledge is the very mighty thing in order to stay up to date and to be on the level and progress further, I would say. Yeah.
That's great. That's really insightful for us. But generally, I would say you need to be up to date and you need to know your demographics if you're going to implement any programs in Asia, especially. So that's the end of this panel of discussion. And thank you so much to all the panelists for joining us. And hope to see everyone for the next IFX Expo for 2024. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.